Today we are back at Nearwater Place in Hendersonville, Tennessee. We are going to be walking through this Hickory floor plan by Harpeth Valley Homes, and make sure you stick around because throughout the course of this video, I am going to be talking about the 3 things that I actually don't like about this home. We're going to talk about the good stuff too. Now, they just recently did a $10,000 price reduction, and in fact, this home was already basically marked $100,000 off from where they wanted to start it, just because they wanted to get the first home sold in this neighborhood so that they could start to get the inventory moving. Now, things seem to be sitting here right now, so this may be a good opportunity for you if you are interested in this neighborhood to get into a home for basically $110,000 off where they originally, were going to be starting this home price-wise. But at the same time, also keep in mind, we got to see where things are actually going to sell. Like, what price point are they actually going to be selling at here? Not clear yet because we don't have any market data. Things have not sold here yet, so we're still figuring that out sort of as we go. Now, one of the things that I don't like about this home, and we've talked about this before, I did a model home tour here, is the location is not ideal. It is right in front of the highway. That can be good for you if you're somebody who commutes downtown a lot, but overall, to me, I don't love it being right next to the highway like that. Now, one other thing that I both like and dislike. So the first thing, I'll start with the positive. I really like how much counter space this kitchen has. For a townhome, this has a ton of counter space. And you have the kitchen island there as well. Now, I talked about this a little bit in the other video that I did of the model, which is the Cumberland floor plan. As you can see over here, you do have sort of, like a butler's pantry over there in the corner, or on the other side, I should say. And that is pretty unique. You don't really see that all that much with a townhome like this, to have that much counter space. But that's really great for entertaining. Now, I do think that the Cumberland is actually better for entertaining, and I think that's maybe one of my strikes against this one, is just that, at least in comparison to the other floor plan, I think that this one with the kitchen island facing the way that it does makes it a little bit less less inclined to be a great entertaining spot. I mean, you could still do it easy, and for a home of this size, I mean, this is like sort of a phenomenal amount of cabinet space and kitchen space in general. As you can see here, you do have the really nice kitchen backsplash. We're back to the all white. I talked about that in my last video. So many new construction homes are basically white from head to toe. And the reason you see that is because they want to allow you to customize it how you want aftermarket, after you actually get into the home. I always love seeing some color in the home. They did have that in the Cumberland model for the cabinets and whatnot. But either way, this is still very nice. And I do think that there is an ample amount of space in here to entertain. I have that fun little look at your gas meter right there. But, just in general, I just think that this first floor does a really good job of being a spot where the family can hang, you can hang, and also, you have a nice amount of entertainment space. Now, there's no garage here. Okay, they do have some units that do have garages, either single car or 2-car. I believe all of this floor plan, which is the Hickory, only have single car garages. So you do have some parking in the back here, in the back lot. And there are also spots out front. We've sort of seen those in the other video. You'll see it when we head back out here in a minute. So it's just going to kind of depend on which unit you're at as to where your parking is going to be most convenient. Now, overall, I have to say that despite whatever drawbacks it may have, I actually think that this is a really good townhome. I think that they've laid it out really well. We're going to see the upstairs in just a minute here after we check out this powder room. But in general, I think it's very functional for the size that it is, and it's a spot where you can actually entertain. And to be able to do that in a townhome is not always easy. One other thing too is, a lot of townhomes, they don't necessarily get a lot of good natural light, and they've done a pretty good job here, as you can see. Now, the sun did happen to be in such a spot where it was like coming right into the home. So kudos to Harpeth Valley for being able to make that happen with this floor plan. Now, as we head upstairs here, I wanted to talk a little bit about, there's going to be one more thing that I really like up here, and then there's going to be one more thing that I don't love on the second floor. But one interesting thing about this home and the way it's laid out is it's a 2.5 bath, okay, and 2 bedroom. And you saw that half bath downstairs. And basically what that means is that you have these 2 full baths upstairs, which you'll see in a second. This is considered the primary right here. And both of the bathrooms upstairs are en suite to the bedrooms, which is nice. And maybe you can do something creative with that. So if you have a situation where you are living with, perhaps a roommate, or you're living with, somebody in a sort of non-traditional type of way, this might be a great type of property for you because you both have your own personal bathroom en suite to the bedroom. That's really cool. Also, if maybe it's you and a parent or something like that, both living in a home, maybe this works out for you. Now, it is only 2 bedrooms, so there's not like a spot if you have kids and a grandparent, unless you're going to sort of shack up together. That might be able to, be a lot, in which case it'd probably be better for you to go for the Cumberland floor plan if you were interested about Nearwater Place. But just some ideas about the different, sort of dynamics that could take place with a floor plan like this. So as you saw, this one does have the dual vanities in it. Okay, so that is sort of the indicator that this is the primary. And you also have a nice walk-in closet over here as well. These are decent sizes for a townhome of this size. They've really done a really good job of utilizing all the space that they have. Now, that comes at a cost sometimes, and the one cost, and it's the one other thing that I don't love about this home, or really any home that has this feature, but it kind of becomes necessary, is that you do have to basically have the laundry room be just like a closet. Okay, so there's no separate laundry room. You just have this closet here, and I'm not sure if there was a light in there or not. I didn't see one, but if that's the worst part of the home for you, it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal, but they sort of, utilize the space by, it's just over 1,500 square feet. You do have a sort of narrow hallway there, and this secondary bedroom almost has like a nicer, more interesting shape to it than does the primary, with the primary bath and the dual vanities and everything. As you can see, you do have that sort of that edge out right there. There is a faux balcony over there, which you cannot go on, but it is there for part of the elevation out front. And this is a single vanity in here, as you can see. So, once again, if you do have sort of a non-traditional situation with a roommate or whatever it may be, maybe it's, a parent or whatever living over here. If there's kids involved, that would get difficult, right? Unless this is just like your child's room, in which case, that's totally cool. Different options, different things that you can do to make this work. Now, if you guys are interested in the new construction process, my name's Darren A. Wilson. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. You can reach out to me right here if you need anything real estate related or otherwise. If you are interested in the new construction process and you want to learn some cool things, you can download Nashville New Builds, 5 Costly Mistakes All Buyers Should Avoid. It's my free resource that you can get right here, designed by my wife, who is an incredible graphic designer. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and like this video and hit the bell so that you get notifications and all that kind of fun stuff. On that note, if you guys want to watch another video, you can check out the home tour that I did of the model home here, which is the Cumberland floor plan. Talked about it a little bit during the course of this video, just down the road from here. It's a good one. Check it out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.